exactly right, going across the river there. They have these little hand crank drawbridge sections to them. Well, it really altered the wildlife. Of course, birds will hang out, wait for school to mullet and other bait fish to go by. Then all the world-class game fish you have in the area. Snook, tarpon, redfish, speckled trout, and so many more species. Got a dolphin out to the right here. In the ocean are the pods. Out in the ocean, the pods can range anywhere from 4 or 5 dolphin up to 400 and 500 dolphin, being literally acres of dolphin. Here in the lagoon, they average anywhere from 2 or 3 up to about 6 or 8. 10 will be any one largest pod you see in the lagoon. You're not going to see no more than 10 together here in the lagoon. Swat the fish with a fluke or a tail, and that fish goes flying up out of the water and flooded down. We had the flag of a railroad down through here. He saw something that he liked. Mr. Flagler liked it. Mr. Flagler ended up with it. What he did, he bought them out, every company together. The boats got bigger as the years went on, which that was great for the citrus industry. The citrus industry was booming. So the bigger the boats, the bigger loads, the bigger the paychecks. Good times there. They really want to get those larger boats down to this little unique stretch of land here, though. I say little, we're talking about 13, 14-mile stretch that had a very tropical twist to offer. Mangoes, pineapples, avocados, starfruit, flourishing here so well. Amazing how these boat rigs come through. We don't have no tidal flow. So when these boats come through here, they put off this big wake. Sometimes it'll pick up in intensity as it gets closer to the riverbank.
I took my turn.
All right, we've got another pair out here in front of us. So we're going to leave that one alone. Let's check out this other pair out here in front of us. Picked on by the birds a little bit.
Yeah. Yummy, yummy.
Those are royal terns right there. This time of the year, you see a royal tern hovering around or diving down. 99% of the time, there's going to be some dolphin underneath them this time.
Oh, sure. Okay. Oh, there he is. He just jumped up. He says, that bird, leave me alone. Don't pick on me. I'm bigger. Oh, there he is. There he is. A couple of them. Yes. Oh.
The boy bands, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, when they were making music in Orlando, they were building homes over here on Lansing Island, not for themselves, but also for family members. They still have a few of those homes down through here. Got what made the Space Coast famous, all the different engineers and astronauts from all different space programs. So there's definitely some unique deep pockets up and down along the Space Coast, without a doubt. many years, the big steamboats had to bypass this whole upper stretch by going out onto the north-flowing St. Johns River. That made a slow trip even slower, but why they had to go out on the St. Johns with a little narrow stretch of land separating that third body of water, the Mesquite Lagoon from the Indian River Lagoon. The stretch of land was called Hollover. Finally, they dredged a canal out through there, calling it none other than Hollover Canal. That opened up the lagoon system to these big old steamboats. Now, this is an original farmhouse right here. See this two-story white house with the green shutters out there? That's all that was there, was that house. Acres and acres of those big mango trees that go around the house. And then the ranchers work with the farmers keeping the cattle out here on the barrier islands. You got to figure, back in that day, the mainland side was too much of a wilderness. They couldn't keep the cattle out there. They tried, and it didn't work out. So they kept the cattle over here underneath these acres and acres and acres of mango trees. And it worked out, keeping the grass down. A couple of them right up along the rocks on the riverbank. Right there.
I assume I'm getting them. I can't tell. At least 2, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm getting them.
Straight down right there underneath it. Hear them playing, they're talking back and forth. It's their echolocation working. I mentioned the manatees back off of DeSoto Park. Well, when the manatees come in and out from DeSoto Park, they have to come through here. This is the only way they're getting up there into DeSoto Park. We're only about a mile away from DeSoto Park as the bird flies, so always kind of keep an eye out for manatee footprints as we go through here. They got that big, giant, flat tail, and they'll leave these big boils in the water right behind them, so always keep an eye out for that as we go through here. So this first big house we're coming up to here, you can see how it faces due south. It's kind of got like a watchtower look to it. Now this was built by Coast Guard Auxiliary as a live-on base. Now they built this assuming Dragon Point was going to be torn down.
Oh, bird shit.
$5,000 a piece, depending on location. They made their money back, no doubt about that. We started building the town, the infrastructure of a galley. Years later, they gave this 4 acres to the yacht club to come over and expand. But over on the mainland side, you still have the original Gleason home. It's a 3-story Victorian-style home. It's a bed and breakfast. And across the street from that, now still on Pineapple Ave, but on the riverbank side, you have these 2 huge homes there. That's where their immediate family resides today, still having ties to the community. All right, so what we're going to do is change the music up a little bit. We're going to put on some Jimmy Buffett and company there for the ride back. If you guys are going to be eating at the restaurant when we get back, remember your boarding passes. Those are your $5 vouchers. On the way back, if you have anything that can blow away, definitely secure it down.
We'll see you about 5 o'clock, huh? Oh, you too. Huh.
There you go. Hey. Wow, that's a good one.
See you at 4 o'clock, Don.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Hope you guys got a refrigerator in the room.
Oh, it's so cute. It's adorable. Thank you.
It's oversized. Oversized. Yeah.
There you go, John.
You guys enjoy.
Pretty much got the same thing. I don't see a seaweed. It must be buried underneath. That's the green stuff. And that green on the side, left side? No. Very little there.
What did you order? What is that?
Seaweed salad with tuna.
Oh, it looks like chocolate.